Hello everyone, this is Blankera, and welcome to my universe. Today, it is time for more Subnautica. Last time I found a bunch of neat areas with neat little floating islands, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to build a scanner room over there because there's a whole bunch of treasure to find, and diving through it all is going to be hard. So, you know what? Let's just go scan it. And more importantly, I rescued my sea moth. I used the power of math to rescue the sea moth. And I was very happy. So anyway, I'm gonna want to go grab some materials to make some lockers. Lots and lots of lockers. Why do I have titanium in there? That's fine. So that this way I can store some stuff on the Cyclops. So I'm gonna go fill up my entire inventory. Let me see if I can find any, oh yeah, I think I crashed into this at one point. See if I can find my fragments, so this way I can start scanning for it. I thought I had two cameras. Did I accidentally kill one? I could believe it. Anyway. The fragments are not here yet. Alright, I'll give them a sec. Alright, the reason I came over here was for titanium, not to start scanning for metal salvage. Alright. Well, we'll just let the sea moth chill out here for a little bit. I can just swim over to the Cyclops. It's not that far away. I don't actually think I have enough titanium, but I want to go drop off my suit in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So we'll go ahead and drop off my radiation pants in there. So this way, next time I need to go to an irradiated area, I will be able to. But I don't have to just keep it on my person at all times like I have been. Is that a stalker trying to eat my ship? Sea life, man. They do the silliest things. Alright. Actually got a fair amount of space in here. So that'll be nice. Okay, need more titanium, and then I also wanted to check power cell charger. I am actually allowed to put those in here. Nice. That... I'm not sure if I want to believe this is a good idea. But you know what? We'll do it for the sake of science. I'm gonna put one power cell charger up there and see if I can actually charge power cells in here without, just wrecking everything. Plant. Yeah, and I could also theoretically build some potatoes in here. That might be worth... Okay, but I can't build, like, the water filtration machine or anything, which is too bad. At least I'm assuming that I can't build these things. Oh, let's see. Will it let me? Yeah, it looks like I cannot actually build this anywhere, alas. It'd be nice to have a mobile water source like this. Let me check the lower area. Look, I just want to do my due diligence. But I'm pretty sure I can't do this. So interior modules, yeah, not something I can do. Alright. Oh hey, you actually have a lot of storage here by default. Wow. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go put my radiation pants down here, because this is where I exit anyway. So I can use these for whatever else. That's I actually have way more storage space than I thought, so I think I'm actually gonna cancel building this last one. Yeah, this should be more than sufficient. Okay, yeah, the Seamoth isn't in here right now. Oh, right, I already picked him up. What am I talking about? So yeah, I'll leave my radiation pants right in here. And this will just be my alternate clothing locker. Okay. And I can put more stuff in there. Yeah, I never noticed these. There are so many cool things in here. Just like I missed the fire extinguishers the first time around, too. Okay. So if I can build interior modules, what are some of the other things that I can build here? I could potentially bring some food along. That's probably worth, actually. This is an experiment. Fabricator and a medical kit fabricator, I think are probably worth. So yeah, I'll grab the materials for those. And yeah, I think that's about all I need. So I'll want pot, a couple of those, and these two things. Okay. Man, I swear the Sea Life are complaining more than usual today. I will also want to check to see how much the scanner room costs, but let's fully outfit the Cyclops here. Oh yeah, and I'll also want to check for Cyclops upgrades that I can make.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, we'll just grab a bunch of titanium. Save enough space for... Let's do what I've been doing. We'll grab 2. In that case, I need to... Oh, but I have salt in my inventory still. Let me go put that away, then I'll come back and get another potato. I think today is going to be very much a preparation episode, where I just kind of build a bunch of things and prepare for whatever else I might want to do. There are some things I want to investigate, like there was that vent I saw by the floating islands. And that means that there's probably an alien facility there, and I would like to check it out. Alright, we'll go put my pots over here. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more aesthetic than I have been in my main base. My main base is something special. Extremely special. Okay. This isn't like hurting the boat, is it? Doesn't seem so. Okay. Okay, advanced wiring kit, ruby. I think I have some rubies. Gold table coral. Let's get the gold and table coral, because that's easy. I already have gold and table coral. Or, I already have gold. I have tons of gold. Table coral, I will just have to damage some of these poor little microorganisms that spent thousands of years combining together to make these pretty little corals, but It is what it is, I suppose. Okay. I think I actually only needed one. Oops. Oh, but I needed a computer chip for something. That needs more, so this is fine. Okay, so I got that. Let's go see if I have any rubies. I'm pretty sure I picked up a bunch on one of my past expeditions, so yeah, I got some rubies. Okay, so we're good there. That'll be for a computer chip. Advanced wiring kit. I'm gonna need to find some copper. Pretty sure I don't have any here because I never have copper. Literally never. That's why every time I find gold, I'm just like, sigh, it's only more gold. Have I found any fragments yet? Really? None, huh? Okay. Alright, we'll scan for limestone chunks then. That'll help me find the copper I need for some of these other various things. What else was in here? Computer chip, fiber mesh. Okay, I have enough inventory space to go get what I need for fiber mesh. I thought I did. I miscounted. Okay, counting is hard. Alright, I'm gonna go start dropping off some of the things that I know I'll need for scanner rooms inside the Cyclops. Let me see. I know I need a bunch of titanium because I'll probably want to build a couple of rooms and definitely build a couple of solar panels. Oh man, that needs copper too. Oh, and it needs table coral. Okay. So I'll do that to clear some space.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Just drop off all the titanium here, and you know what? I already have enough to build the fabricator. I say, as I need titanium. There we go. So I'll be able to make stuff in here as I need. If I just need something quick. That'll be nice. Though I guess I will have to worry about power if I'm using the fabricator here. I will probably avoid using it as much as I can, but it'll be nice to have, just in case. Let me see. How much power are you consuming just sitting idle? Engine offline. That's exactly how I want it. Okay. I will replace the power cell that is not full when it's time to leave, but it is not yet time to leave. It is time to go get limestone. I see, it looked like there was some in this cave, so I'll go take a look around. Okay. Guess not. That's fine. There is plenty elsewhere. Okay. Got one copper. I need, like, a lot, so I'm just gonna, like, fill up my inventory here. Oh, that must be some titanium I dropped at one point. Oh, okay, yeah. There was just multiple things there. So this must be just a bunch of the titanium that I couldn't carry because when I was scanning things and it just got left there. Okay, that's pretty funny. That actually is kind of funny. Yeah, it looked like there was some in that cave, but... I also keep seeing all these glowing creature eggs that I'm not sure what to do with. Alright, actually getting a fair amount of copper here, so that makes me happy. Hopefully this won't take too long to go grab. I've actually probably got enough for my current purposes, so I might just head back. And yeah, I see all those glowing lights there, and I'm wondering if that's the bacteria. Because it had kind of a similar glowy quality when it was on me. Wait, I never went back for the fiber mesh, did I? Okay, well, I've got too much titanium on me at the moment. Fiber mesh computer chip. Table coral. Okay, let's make the copper wire for this. I need another thing of table coral. I'm actually gonna need a little bit more table coral just since, the scanner rooms apparently take table coral too. I won't grab it yet, though. I'll just grab what I need, and I'll grab a little bit of table coral on the way out. I want it to have enough on me to make a few scanner rooms in various places. Oh, and the gold, of course. I think the gold is actually in the other room. Although, no, I have some gold over here. I really should start trying to clean out some of these storage lockers, too. Alright. So there's the computer chip I need. And a fiber mesh silver ore. There was some silver ore in that one box. Still don't have enough room for a fiber mesh. So I will take my silver here. And then I'm going to go dump off all this. Well, probably not all the titanium. How much titanium do I need for a scanner room? 5, and then I probably want a basic compartment. Just in case I want to build some other stuff there. Yeah, maybe put it on an X-shaped one. So 3 titanium, 2 titanium, and a quartz, and then 5 titanium. So I'll probably want, like, let's see, I'll bring it up for 4. So 5, 10, 15, 20, plus 12, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so I'll bring an even 40. That should give me plenty for all of my purposes. I don't know if I'll build all 4. I only have really strong plans for 2, as then I know exactly where I want to put them already. Oh yeah, that's not even including the titanium I need for all the solar panels. Yeah, solar panels also take a bunch of titanium, so maybe I should bring like 60. I currently... I'll make this purely for titanium. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I cannot remember my times tables off the top of my head for some reason, but that's a lot. I really should be able to remember this. Whatever. Video gaming while trying to math is hard, so I will worry about it a little bit later. Alright, anyway, titanium dropped off. Let's go get the other bit of creep vine that I need for fiber mesh. And I guess I'll go smash any conveniently placed limestone I see. And I will definitely need more quartz, so... Oh. Sorry, Peeper, didn't mean to pick you up, but I guess you're dinner now. Oh wow, there's lots of quartz here. Okay, that's cool. I'm sure I will find a use for that. Inventory full. Okay. Hate to leave the copper behind, but there's nothing in particular I want to drop here. I guess I could drop some of the quartz. The copper is probably more important. Okay. Yeah, and we'll be fine since I'm turning those vines into mesh. And that's currently what's eating all my inventory space. And I will need to seek fluid intake soon anyway, so there we go. That will also give me a little bit more inventory space. Okay, we're good there. And then for you, I need an advanced wiring kit still, which is actually not the easiest thing to make. So I'll need another computer chip. Okay. Let's go ahead and make that. And I'm still not convinced that one's gonna work. But I thought it would be funny, so I'd like to try it. I get the feeling it takes more power to charge them than they actually give, and that's how they stop you from being able to just have infinite power like that. I want to try it. I want to try it. Okay, gold and table coral. Okay, the silver I needed for something. Let's see, most of this is stuff that I want to take over to the Cyclops, so let's go ahead and grab some more titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I guess I'll get something to drink and see how my water purification is doing. I thought so. Only one, though. Okay, in that case, I might actually go out and grab some bladderfish like some kind of caveman. 'Cause I'm a little bit lower on water than I would like to be. I keep feeling like I'm hearing, different sounds. Like there's some kind of fish that's hasn't normally been here.
Seek fluid intake.
I'm working on it, don't worry about it.
Welcome
Did I
aboard.
forget to grab the titanium? I got some.
All
It's
systems
fine.
online.
So I'm not actually sure how building this will affect, like, my power. If it'll start eating my batteries. But I think it'll be nice to have. Maybe it'll only eat battery when it's, running. And since I don't actually need to pick up health items very often, I'll be okay. Okay, so don't have titanium for the moment. I will put other materials in here. And table coral. Okay. So let's see if I can catch a couple of bladderfish and save my big bottles of water for the expedition, since there's generally not quite as many bladderfish around, just out in the middle of nowhere. Where are they? There's one. I'd like to get a couple more if I can find them. Okay, there's a couple more. See, it's true. All you have to do is start complaining, and then suddenly everything shows up. It feels that way sometimes. Okay. Okay, hopefully that'll be enough water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah. There we go. So now I can keep my bigger bottles for proper exploration. Okay, what was in my advanced wiring kit again? So I need 2 silver, 1 gold, and I have everything else. I have a gold in here, but I do not think that there's any silver left outside. I think all my silver is inside at this point. Because I'll pick up the titanium in here. Since I do want to start transporting some of the stuff inside. This is just miscellaneous items. I turned that into an equipment chest. And I remember doing that. Oh yeah, I actually am starting to run a bit low on silver. Okay, can I start scanning for fragments yet? I do need more copper, so even if I can... Oh, that's right, I can't even check. It makes you cancel before it even lets you check. Very rude. And I already know that I want to go out and find some more copper, since I need copper for scanner rooms. Okay, and is that all I need? Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna go out and hunt a bit more copper. Probably cut 1 more table coral, because I think I only have 3 in there. And I want 4. I want enough for 4 scanner rooms. There we go. And now let's go get some copper. And some quartz for solar panels. Because solar... Keep accidentally hitting the wrong button there. Okay, no. The solar panels themselves also takes copper. Scanner room takes copper. Oh, and it also takes gold, so I want to make sure it has some gold. And these just take titanium. Okay. I'm not sure exactly how many solar panels I need in order to make the scanner room function. But I think for now I'm going to plan on 3. Okay, no, that's just metal salvage. Oh, my inventory's already that full, huh? Okay. Alright, well there's plenty of rocks to break around here, so I'll just do quick little trips back and forth. Probably should have grabbed some potato while I was in my base, but this is fine. Okay, and... oh no, I needed some of that titanium, didn't I? I forget exactly how much I need to build the power cell charger that I was doing for funsies. I cannot shake that this is a bad idea, but I want to try it. I can always deconstruct it if it doesn't work out. There we go! It's functional. Okay, and indeed, it looks like it's not going down, so... that means that all of these things, if they take power from the power cells, it's not very much. Let's go find some rocks and quartz. I will leave salt behind, though, because I feel like I have plenty of salt. I also want to go back and pick up some gold. I'm actually finally doing something with all this gold that I've been finding. Alright, I'll go ahead and get some potato next time I go back to base. Which, to be fair, I don't think will be too long from now, because I do want to see about scanning for other things too. Said we're hunting for treasure today, and rocks is not the kind of treasure I have in mind. Well, rocks, very useful, very interesting. Just not quite what I'm looking for today. Oh. One of those guys. No, they don't really hurt, though, so I guess it's fine. I'm gonna grab your cave sulfur. Oh, they actually can hurt. Okay. I'll try to be a little more careful. I had an extra med kit on me. I only really want to be carrying 2. So... just wasn't all that worried, if I was being honest. I see. So if you actually try to run away, they don't hurt you that badly. Good to know. I'm gonna start swimming back toward my life pod so I can get some potato. I'd feel rather silly if I started losing HP due to hunger just because I was too lazy to swim back. Or maybe lazy is the wrong word, but just didn't swim back in time. Alright, let's get some potato.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, inventory full, huh? I don't really... I guess I'll drop off the sulfur. That's only 3 slots, though. Oh yeah, the salt needs to go inside my other chest. I'm keeping all the salt in here because this is where I go to make food. And I mostly use salt to make food.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Guess I'll just eat them one at a time for now. It's fine. Oops. No, we do not need to take the poster. No, maybe I should put that poster somewhere else. Oops. I'll put it in the scanner room. There we go. This way, hopefully I will stop accidentally clicking on it. Okay. Check on water production. Yep, I have a water and a salt, so I'll take the salt back across. Grab some gold while I'm here. Oh wait, no, I wasn't bringing stuff to make anything, I just wanted to drop off the salt. Okay. And now I think really the only relevant things are just going to be in the Cyclops itself. While I go here, gather resources, drop them off. And start preparing everything that I need. Although, no, I will have to go back for the charge power cells.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
No, you know what? I'm gonna try the power cell charger in here. Okay, that's a lot of quartz. Good amount of copper. Got enough table coral. What did I need gold for again? Okay, I needed it for the scanner room, so if I have 4 gold in here, I have enough. And I do. Okay. So we're good there. Got enough titanium for those things. I need a lot of titanium for this, though. Let's see, how much copper do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That... If I wanted 3 solar panels on each of my 4 things, then this isn't enough, because each solar panel requires 2, so... It did require 2, right? No, just 1. So I need 3 for each, so I should have 12. And right now, I had 9. Yeah. Okay, so I need to find 3 more copper. Quartz does require 2, so that means for each grouping I need 6, and if I want 4, then I should have 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is already 6 across, so each row of this is enough for 1. So that means I need a lot more quartz. We'll leave it at that. I need a lot more. Okay, so this will only get me about 48, so I will need more titanium than what fits in there, so I'll start filling up my other storage lockers with it. And I think I'm gonna run my power cell charger science right now. So we have a power cell that's almost empty here, so let's replace it with my fully charged one. And then I want to try to charge a power cell in here and see what happens. Okay. So this will let me start testing things while I keep looking for the last bit of copper I need. Last bit of copper and the significant amount of quartz. So I needed 3 copper and 12 quartz. And just a lot more titanium. Okay, yeah, there's always a fair amount of quartz in the grasses here, so... Then there was that cave that I saw that had a lot of quartz. Kinda hate hunting for quartz in the grass, though, because... I always have to go back up because I lose... Oh, creature egg, okay. I don't care about eggs right now. Hello there! Startled me! I am very much used to these guys, but man, he just entered my periphery and was suddenly very angry. Okay, I do not immediately... Oh no, there's some quartz over here. Or is there those just creature eggs? Yeah, those are just creature eggs. Okay. Back to the limestone. But considering how much more quartz I need compared to everything else, I will detour for quartz if I see it. Alright, how much have I picked up anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, only about 7. So I have enough for one more solar panel group out of the 2 that I want to be able to make. We'll see if I place down all 4 solar panel rooms, scanner rooms right away. But I just want to be ready for them. Getting out toward the purple mushroom cave here. I'm not going in there. Oh, wait. You know, speaking of purple mushroom cave, I just realized I hadn't breathed in a while. Yes. Get near purple mushroom cave. Realize I am randomly killing myself. Should probably stop that. Okay. I was wondering if I went in that wreckage, but yeah, I see a hole from a laser cutter, so I clearly have. Alright, concentration is a little thicker in this direction, and I have a purple mushroom cave related trauma, so let's get away from here. Actually, is that enough copper? I think it is. I'll go ahead and get more until my inventory's full, just because I never seem to have enough copper. Never. So I might as well get it while the getting's good. Just spend a little bit of time preparing here. Get everything I need, and then switch the computer back to scanning for fragments. Maybe finally clear some of this area of fragments. That'd be nice, because if I get to the point where I just cannot scan for fragments anymore, then, I can use this scanner room for other stuff. Might actually want to pick up some of this metal salvage at some point. Oh, is my inventory full? No. Okay. Just didn't pick it up for some reason. How much more space do I have anyway? One more! Alright, we'll get one more rock and head on back. Okay, I do not think that I have all the quartz that I need, but I think I have all the copper that I need. And the titanium I can probably just transport. Okay, so titanium closet. Lead I do not need here, so I'm probably not going to leave that here. Yeah, so I need 4 more quartz still. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and the rest... let me see. Wait, I needed, copper for the scanner room itself, didn't I? Oh yeah, scanner room requires 2, so that means I need an additional 8, so I actually don't have all the copper I need yet. This is just for solar panels. Double check the material one more time, because it is 1 copper, right? Yes. Okay, so I actually need 8 more than this. Okay. Well, here's 3. So I need 5 more copper, a bunch more quartz. Gotta say, the resource gathering stage of preparing it, not my favorite. It is perhaps a little bit tedious. Okay, there's 1. Oh, now we're back by Purple Mushroom Cave. I just cannot stop coming here. I am magnetically drawn to this place. There's 2. Yeah, now it's going far out, so let's go to the place where everything seems a little bit more dense. At least I got 2. So 3 more. Just 3. We're doing math with Plunkera today. We're just gonna count all the rocks. Because it seems like that's what the game wants me to do right now. Count rocks. count so many rocks. Looks like all of this is in caves. Okay, there's 3. And I will check my math before I leave. Just to make sure that I won't suddenly get somewhere and realize, oh no, I am short 1 copper. Because that would just be unfortunate, you know? Okay, I think that's 4. Yep, 1 more. And even then, I'm probably gonna hunt copper until my inventory's full again. Okay, before I go to cave, let's go breathe. And I know I need a few more quartz as well, but I forget exactly how much quartz I need. Oh, I'm about to get exploded repeatedly, aren't I? Yeah, we are so exploded. Okay, found the last copper I need, but I still got lots of inventory space. I'll go ahead and grab some of this sulfur while the getting's good. I'm sure I'll find a use for it someday. Okay. Yeah, I think with this expansion project, I'm actually gonna start running low on titanium. So I might need to start looking around for some of that at some point too. At least metal salvage is scannable, and I've been leaving a lot of it laying around, and that gives you a fair amount. There should be no trouble at all. Ooh, more quartz. Oh, inventory's full now? Okay, cool. Is there something I don't need? I don't really need the lead. Let's head back to the Cyclops, check my numbers. I think I still need more quartz. While I swim, my foot is falling asleep. So, fix that. There we go. The foot demands blood. Man, I realize I've just been swimming around gathering resources for a really long time here. But everything I need to make just requires so many.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright, into the titanium cabinet with all of you. Silver, I will deposit back at the main base. How much more quartz do I need? 3. Okay. Let me double check numbers here. So this requires 1. This requires 2, so this needs 8. This needs 3 per, so 12. 8 plus 12 is 20. So I need 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And I guess I'll put the gold downstairs. 20. Okay, so the rest of this is just stuff I can use for other things, which is nice. So I'll go ahead and put this downstairs for now. Okay, so the gold is down here. So all I need still is a bunch of titanium. Alright, where is the life pod? On the way back, I'll break some more limestone, just in case I get a little bit more copper. Because I will definitely find a use for all that copper. I guess I'm going a little bit out of my way, but it's fine. There's a little chunk just right over here. Okay, I thought I saw something roll. It's always hard to see in the dark and the grass. So hopefully I picked it up. Okay, yeah, I've managed to find a little bit more copper. I will take it. But I do want to start heading back this way. Alright. Where did my hatch go? Here we are. Just got a little bit turned around.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh yeah, and I have a little bit more quartz in here, so I think this covers my quartz-related needs. I'll go ahead and drop off all the copper, the lead, cave sulfur, and silver. Oh, and I found a stalker tooth too. That's nice. I feel like I have a little bit of extra water, so I'm not going to go run around chasing bladderfish. Oh yeah, I got water. We're good. I always feel like 3 is enough for a journey. Okay. Oh, you're right. I should eat some potato. Okay. And now I can finally switch this. Let me pick up all the titanium. And we'll start scanning for fragments again. Oh. I actually really am running out of titanium. I might not actually have enough. That's a weird thought. Alright, well, I see a fragment over here. That's pretty nearby, so... if it's the one in the hot vent, that would explain why I haven't been able to get it. And since we're going treasure hunting, and I need titanium, well, this seems like a perfect time to go chase some of that. I should go clear some inventory space, though. Okay, so there's one closet full of titanium. I want to get a bit more titanium for other... Yep, and that is indeed all the quartz that I need. I want to get a bit more titanium because I don't actually think that's enough. So I'll fill a couple of storage lockers with it. Alright, fragment time! Go grab the ones over here, and I'll keep looking around for other things. Alright, these ones are a little further away than I thought they were. I kind of wish it gave me some indication of how far away things are. I'll go ahead and pick up some of this metal salvage too, since, indeed, titanium is what I'm hunting for. Okay. All full on it. Which means that there's titanium in those fragments, it would be a little bit wasted, so let's go ahead and convert all this into titanium before I go explore more. Yeah, now I remember why I was never worried about titanium. It is just so easy to get compared to everything else. Can drop off the salt that I'm carrying while I'm over here as well. So drop off the salt, convert the metal salvage, head back over to the Cyclops, drop off the titanium. Oh, it's actually all full. Okay. I kind of want to move some of the stuff in that box out of it. But, yeah, that doesn't actually save me any space, so I guess I'll do that a little bit later. For now, back to the Cyclops to drop things off. I think this might actually be enough titanium, but I do want to scan the fragments around here. Okay, that's just where I was putting the gold. Okay, let's go scan a couple of fragments before I leave. And then, you know, I think we're ready. I'll just keep the salt on me. It's not that big a deal. I don't feel like swimming all the way back to the life pod. And dealing with moving stuff between chests and all that. I'm coming for you, battery charger, I swear. One day I will find you. I don't think it's gonna be here, though. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Alright, I'll go ahead and grab these two, and then I think I'll head out for my beacon. And we'll go explore the floating islands. I might want to craft a beacon before I leave, though. Sea glide fragment. Okay, so I guess I am going back to the life pod one more time. Just so I can craft a beacon for myself. I think I have one, but I think that's something that's good to have an extra one on. Just in case I find something cool that I want to mark. I'm actually kind of surprised that there's only one fragment out here. Beacon fragment. Speaking of. Oh yeah, and I'll definitely want to bring my Seamoth, so I indeed had to come back here regardless. I would not want to go all the way out there without it. That'd be a bit sad. It does look like I'm starting to run out of fragments in this area, though, so that's pretty sweet. I have extra inventory space, so I might as well pick up whatever I can find. Alright. Convert the salvage to titanium. And then I'll start clearing out that other chest so it can be for salt only. Oh, I filled my inventory again. Oops. That's okay. I have some storage in the Seamoth. So I'll put some of the titanium I want to bring in there, and I'll just take it out once I get there. Oh wait, I'm not making stuff. I'm going on autopilot, apparently. Let's just take all that stuff out. Perfect. And I will just dump it somewhere in here. There we go. Okay. So oh yeah, I did want to make another beacon. That probably needs titanium, doesn't it? Copper and titanium. See, this is why I just wanted to gather a whole bunch of copper. I knew I'd find a use for it. Alright, so I think I've got everything I need. And I think before I start the journey, I kind of need to pee. So I will be right back. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see, just in case, I think I will bring one of these power cells just in case the one that I'm experimenting with did not charge. I definitely want to keep a full one on me at all times. Take as much as this out as I can. Probably save me a little bit of trouble later.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
And now we'll see if I can actually get the Seamoth into the Cyclops without crashing. The answer is no.
Captain, all systems online.
Okay, let's go drop off. Well, I guess I don't need to drop off all the titanium, but I do need to drop off some. I want to keep a fair amount on me. Okay, that's the one that's full. Oh, I didn't drop off the non-functional sample analyzer. Yeah, that should be enough to get me started. I'll go ahead and put it in the gold room for now. Okay, so I need... I'm just gonna grab everything I need to make my things. Okay, so yes, I just need one. And... yeah, that's the titanium cabinet. 6. 1, 2... I forget, did the scanner room need 1 copper or 2? I thought it was 2. Yeah, 2. I want 2 for that, and then 3 more. I guess I'll put a titanium in there, just because I'm too lazy to go walk downstairs again. Alright, let's go! Alright, where's my beacon?
Engine powering up.
Alright,
Engine
okay,
powering up.
I forgot to check my power cell. Okay, it charged it. Fascinating. No, this seems pretty legit. Okay. I'm not sure if it was worth the amount of power that it took, but it didn't take the entire power cell. So let's try it again.
Engine powering up.
I feel like information is still inconclusive. Alright, so the beacon was this way. I'll try to stay in the deeper parts here. Just because I know that I'm gonna have trouble driving through this. Oh god, the water here is so shallow. But I need to start heading in that direction. Do not mind the constant crashing noises. I'm sure it's fine. Look, my health still says it's at 100%. Therefore, it is fine. Radiation. Okay, was I getting too close to the aurora over here? I will try to be careful then. Alas, poor peeper. Bum, bum, bum. I think this time it was actually fish. So... alas, poor fish. I'll just chill near the surface since where I want to be building my scanner room is near the surface. Okay, we'll have to go around this though. I think the sub would have a very bad time if I tried to fit through there. Out of the way, derpy guy! Got a big old ship coming through. See, squid friends, they don't have to get out of my way. They are bigger than me. And I think I would have a worse time running into them than they would running into me. So I will stay clear as much as I can. Much as I can with how freaking hard it is to see, man. Oh, there's actually a pretty big ridge here, isn't there? This place is kind of cool. Cannot see anything, though. Okay, so is this where I put the beacon? Looks like it. Okay, this is actually further underwater than I thought it was. Let me power down the engine.
Engine powering down.
Try to save a degree of power here. Okay, so where is my beacon? Right over here. Okay, yeah, this actually is a little bit further underwater than I thought it was. Okay, but I think I can still build here. So let's get started. I will start with a T-shaped compartment and a hatch. Or X compartment, okay. Let's see, can I get it really close to the surface? Okay, it looks like this is about as high as I can go. Okay, and then I want a hatch. Ah, this might mean I didn't bring enough quartz. Okay, I will keep that in mind. And then scanner room. I do not have enough titanium on me. So let's go inside and pick it up. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. I will just build it right here, and then I have some extra slots if I decide I want to build anything else. Cannot build it here. Can I not just attach it to one of these compartments? Will it not just do that for me? Can I just not connect it to that kind of compartment? Do I need to build a tube? I'll try it. We'll see if it's, okay. We'll see if it's happier. Okay, maybe I don't need that then. Okay, there we go. It did indeed just want there to be a tube. I just wasn't one that I manually built like that. Okay, this one won't have any modules in it yet.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Okay. Let's get you some power. Okay, so I'm not sure how effective it's going to be underwater, but I did bring enough materials for 3 each, so... Let's see. It gave me some information before. Sun, 0%. Hopefully that's just because it's nighttime. This might require a bit of experimentation. Okay, need to go pick up more materials. I need more titanium. Feels weird to be saying it, that I need more titanium. Go up and fill up my inventory with it. Okay. Okay, so I am getting some power from this.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Yeah, because... Am I out of quartz? I am. So yeah, the sun's coming up now. 30-ish%. Okay. So it's not super effective, but hopefully it'll be sufficient. If it's not, I will see about building some more.
All systems online.
Okay, that's all the quartz I need for this particular scanner room array. Oh yeah, now I have little cameras out here too. That'll be cool. Okay, now that the sun is further up, how are we doing? 51%. Okay. So yeah, this should be good enough.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, fragments. And then what did it take to make scanner room range? Copper and magnetite. I didn't bring any magnetite with me. So we'll just use the limited range for now. Let's see, has it found any fragments for me? Yes, it has. I'll just swim. Huh. Okay. I'm just trying to see if I recognize where this is. It can be hard to tell because a lot of places look kind of similar, as you might expect from a nice little ecosystem on the ocean floor. Okay, so how do I get in here? Is this a door I can open? Yes! Okay. And I have some treasure. The first treasure is water. Perhaps not the most exciting treasure. Battery charger fragment. Okay! Life is good! Finally!
New blueprint acquired.
I told you I was coming for you, battery charger! And now you're mine. Propulsion cannon fragment. Okay. So yeah, looks like there's a fair amount of stuff up here to find. I'ma go breathe. But I did find one of the things I was looking for. I am very happy to have that. Suddenly, copper seems a lot less scary. And hello there, cat! Okay, and indeed. Lots of stuff around here. So let's see what we've got. Scanner room fragment. Using the scanner room to find a scanner room fragment. Is that inside or outside? I can't tell. Looks like it's inside. Battery charger fragment. Propulsion cannon fragment. Propulsion cannon fragment. Alright, let's get some water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, well, I'm glad to finally have the battery charger. Let's see what else is out here. Moon pool fragment. Because at least this side doesn't look like the... what I was figuring that I'd be scanning when I was playing last time. Because there were all those little floating islands. And right now, I don't see them. Let me go get some potato while I'm here. Oh, inventory full. Okay, let's go put the titanium in the titanium cabinet. Okay. Plant a new potato, and there we go. Can go back to searching. Alright. I'm wondering, where are all those little floating islands that I was looking at last time? Okay, well there's a lone fragment over here and a bunch in the other direction. So I'll go ahead and grab this one before I go over to the other side. Propulsion cannon fragment. Okay, lots of fragments here. So I'm guessing that the floating islands must be over there somewhere. But for now, I'll just grab everything down here. I guess with the ability to charge batteries, I don't have to be quite as afraid of using my Seaglide anymore. Cyclops Bridge fragment. So all the stuff around here is still stuff that I've kind of mostly found. I guess the depth still isn't that low here. Scanner room fragment. Probably don't want to go inside a place before I go back and breathe, so let's go take a look around outside. Yeah, let's see what's in this little compartment here. More scanner room fragment. Alright, I'll swim past a couple of friendly squid friends and go breathe. And then I'll go inside of that wreckage and see what I see. Is this really the same area that I was planning on doing stuff with last time? Okay, I mean, I guess it must be. It's where I left my beacon, but it just looks very different. I don't think that they'd add, like, drift to beacons. That'd be sad. Thought I saw a door over here. Am I crazy? No, there it is. Okay, we're gonna need a laser cutter here. Okay, we'll see if there's anything more interesting behind the sealed door. So they always take a little bit to open, and it's always a little bit nerve-wracking to do so when I'm stuck inside a room. I can't just swim upward. Battery charger fragment. Modification station fragment. Propulsion cannon fragment. All things I have still. Modification station. Modification station. Let me drop a thing of titanium so I can pick up the water. Okay. Well, that looks like what's in here. Everything else looks like it's on the outside. Yeah, got a fragment over there and a fragment over there. Nice big old piece of wreckage here. Scanner room fragment. And a very rude guy launching some thorns at me. So I'm guessing the scanner room just hasn't reached this far yet. But, you know, since I'm here... Oh no, this is actually empty, so maybe there is nothing in here. Okay. Let's go swim to the surface and do some more breathing. while I'm up here, I want to see what I need in order to make the battery charger. Let's see here. Where are you? Must have scrolled past. Oh, no, there it is. Wiring kit, copper wire, and titanium. Very, very straightforward. That'll be quite easy to make once I get back to base. I mean, I guess I probably have most of the materials I need to make it just on the Cyclops itself, but... I don't think that there's any real need to, because all my dead batteries are back at base anyway. Alright, looks like I missed one fragment inside. I will go ahead and grab that. Yeah, here we are, right here. Propulsion cannon fragment. Oh, it's nighttime, so I'm thinking my scanner room might have died. Maybe 3 solar panels isn't enough to keep it up. Oh no, it's still scanning. Okay, I've just gotten most of the fragments in this area. You know, that is fine. But again, this isn't where I thought it was. Either that or I was way more thorough on the floating islands than I thought I was. Propulsion cannon fragment. Right now I think I'm going to keep my little outposts fairly bare bones, but I might put some other stuff in them at some point, like water and whatever else, just so I don't have to go all the way back to my one base every time I need to stock up on stuff.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Let me see, where is that most recent beacon? Yeah, it is just near here. So this should be that area. There was a bunch of little islands that had some floaters stuck to them, so they were just floating around and looked really cool. But I don't see them anymore. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna head to the next part that I wanted to put a scanner room. So let's see. Right over there, toward that big cloud. I'm unfortunately not really gonna be able to
Welcome aboard, Captain.
see
Systems online.
very well, but I think I remember roughly the direction I need to turn. It's kind of like this way. If I'm going the right way, eventually I'll start hearing Shark Song. Can I at least pull myself up well enough to kind of bob up and see what I want here? Yeah, there we go. There's the cloud. There's the cloud. So I'm gonna put a scanner room over there. Those are the two that I really had planned. And then I'll just have the materials for 2 more sitting around here whenever I'm ready. And then I think I'm gonna go back toward that really deep life pod and see if I can find that vent that I saw last time. think I have time for that, yeah. It doesn't take very long to set up a quick scanner room. Although it's occurring to me that since a hatch takes quartz, I don't actually think I have enough quartz on me for scanner room arrays. I think I'm going to be short the 4 quartz that I need in order to build the hatches. I'll have to be careful about that. Am I stuck on something? Because I do not appear to be moving. Okay, there we go. There we go. Well, I'm not sure what that was, but hopefully it was nothing important. I just always find myself worried about, will the squids get mad if I run into them? I try to stay clear. So I would rather not make these guys angry. They're so nice and friendly. I don't want to make them sad. I swear it's like the only friendly thing in this ocean that's bigger than me. Huh. Am I not headed the right direction? I might not be. There's like... the island is like shrouded in a big cloud. That's kind of why I thought that this was the right way, but let me check the Aurora. Yeah, I'm going toward the back of it. It's not toward the back of it. I went past it. Yeah, that's the cloud. Yeah, and I guess with my cameras over there, I don't actually need to keep the beacon there, so I might pick that up at some point. I don't think I need to right now, though. Once again, not sure what that was, but I'm sure it's nothing important. Health's not going down, and that's what matters, right? Oh, it's just fish. Sorry, guys! Gotta watch where you're going, okay? Come on, if you have this much sense of self-preservation, then I don't know how you dodge predators. Shouldn't you be trying to avoid things significantly larger than you? Okay, now we're getting into some shallow territory, so I'm gonna have to be careful. My headlight's off. Yes. That's right. I was looking at an area and it was actually easier to see slightly longer distance with the headlights off. Okay, maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. No, the island should be a little bit further. I know it's rough direction relative to the Aurora, so... it is indeed a little further out. Don't remember what life pod that was, but... yeah, I don't see the big cloud anymore. Let's see, I think I have a proper beacon for where it is, though. So we have this one, and then we have... Lima... No, I don't actually see it. I think I hear a shark song, though, which is... strangely enough, a good sign. But yeah, I'm looking for the island with that initial big alien ruin on it. Yeah, okay. No, this is it. I do know what I'm talking about. Huzzah. And there are indeed sharks near it, so... that's why I was like, okay, I'm starting to hear a shark song. That's probably a good sign. Okay. So I would like to build another outpost out here. It seems like a pretty good spot. I'm just going to be looking for any places relatively close to the surface, since I can build solar panels easily there. Okay, here we are. See how my power cells are doing. Okay, so one is dead. Is my power going down more quickly than I'm getting it back? I'm not actually sure. It's kind of hard to tell. Makes it hard to kind of experiment with it, but... I don't know. It's working out for me so far, so I'll give it a try. Oh, that's where I was gonna put it. I don't need it there. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna need more materials. I don't feel like walking all the way downstairs for this, so go drop some of this off. I need 1 table coral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do need a lot of titanium. And... okay, I guess we'll start with that, and I'll just have to come back because I think I actually need that much titanium. Alright, so how far away is this from my other stuff? 500, 1,000. So yeah, this is a pretty good distance away. I'll just go ahead and build it on the surface here. I was considering putting it a little further down, but no, I think over here is fine. Actually, maybe I do want it a little further down. Just like right here. Then a hatch. And the scanner room. I don't actually think I have the gold on me, so let's start building the solar panels. Just to use up a few more resources. Okay. Now I gotta go back and get the rest.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Oh, that's right. I had another one right there. Okay. So I need 3 copper, 2 more quartz, and I'll just take the rest of the titanium. Oh, I didn't get the gold. Oops. That's right, the gold is in the cabinet just at the bottom here. Okay, there we go. Now we should be able to finish building this. Okay, now let's get it power.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
And the last one. Okay. Let's go on in and we'll start scanning for
Welcome aboard,
fragments.
Captain.
Yeah, lots of good stuff that I can scan in here. So I guess I'll give it a little bit of time to do that. Oh, it already found one. Nice. So let's see what's around here. Moon pool fragment. Cyclops engine fragment. So still stuff that I already have. This island is pretty big, isn't it? I never realized how far down it went. Got kind of an interesting cave here. Well, while I let it scan, I guess I'll go check out some things. Look, when I see a cave, I get a little bit curious. So I kind of want to see what's inside of it. I'm guessing that there's probably going to be some, like, rocks that I can hit for stuff, but so far it doesn't look like there's that much in here. Oh wait, this isn't an exit, is it? This is just more cave. Oh, I gotta get myself lost in a cave again. That sounds like something I'd do. Okay, maybe I want the Sea Glide. Because now I am lost. As is very common in my cave excursions. And I do indeed hear shark song. Okay. Well, this is kind of an interesting little cave, but there's not a whole lot in it, so let's see if I can get out of here. Okay, here we are. No problem. No problem at all, but I would like to go breathe.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I might actually have to go back to base relatively soon. Just because I'm gonna start getting thirsty.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Let me go eat some potatoes too. I swear, I'm just gonna have those peepers in my inventory for the rest of eternity. Good thing salted food lasts for literally ever. Alright, let's go scan for those fragments. Scan for fragments with the sweet sound of shark song in the background. Unfortunately, I think the shark is further down, so as long as I stay up here, I think I'm okay. Because I remember the shark in this area. I'm very familiar with the shark in this area. We have met a few times. Wow, this place is huge. I could have sworn that No, this wasn't the island that I went under. It was the other island. Okay, that makes sense. Because there's another island that you can teleport to, and I definitely went underneath that one. And for some reason I thought that was how this one was structured. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nuclear reactor fragment. Okay! I think I still need one more. But I want that, because I think that'll let me build scanner rooms deep underwater. Sea glide fragment. Yeah, I'm wondering how much coverage I have around here. If any of my scanner rooms are gonna start having overlapping coverage. Yeah, thinking about it, I don't think I ever thoroughly explored underwater here. Is that fragment in a cave? Or is it just on the other side? Because I thought that I already came from the other direction. I question how a fragment could get in a cave, given presumably how fragments got scattered around, but you know. Stranger things have happened. Oh, hey. I never realized that there were some of these guys so close to the surface. That'll be nice, too. Alright, I'm gonna search for that last fragment outside of the cave. Why did the music suddenly get intense? What did I do, music? Oh, you're just warning me that I'm starting to get into shark territory. Okay. That's fine, I kind of knew that. Shark, I think, is down there. Where is that fragment? I'm just gonna go overland to search for it because sharks scare me. They are big. They are big and they sing. They sing very loudly. Actually, I think this is the side that the shark is on, isn't it? That's fine. Let's see if the fragment is gettable. And see if I have to run away from sharks. Oh, yep, there he is. And indeed, the fragment is very close to the shark. So, alright. Time to do a hit and run. Nuclear reactor fragment. Okay, we're getting out of here. As fast as my fingers will let me. Thought I saw something down there, but no, that was just my hand. Oh, and there's a warper. Lovely. It's okay. I think I'm pretty far away. He seems considerably less angry when I'm outside of my vehicles. So I am kind of curious if he mostly targets vehicles. Okay, but now I have a nuclear reactor. That is certainly some worthy treasure. I am finding some good stuff with all of my exploration here. Oh, there are fragments on the surface. Or are they just around various places? Might be on the other side of the island again. Maybe I should take the Seamoth. No, this is fine. It's actually kind of annoying to go hunting for stuff while you're in a vehicle, so I think I'd prefer just to stay out. I just wish I could see where I was going. Because everything is dark. And there are sharks. And it makes me very, very anxious. Okay, a warper by a cave. I actually kind of want to check that out. What are you? Cyclops engine. So nothing too exciting there. Let's come up for air while I'm here. Yeah, that fragment I think is on the... Okay, not quite on the surface. Cyclops engine fragment. Okay. So there is a cave down there. No fragments, though. I wonder... Okay. I think I will take a look in that cave. Let me go drop off my stuff, and then I'll go check out that cave. I am curious. I've already kind of established that areas that have warpers near them will probably have some kind of neat alien thing nearby. It's just a question of whether that neat alien thing nearby is just the facility that I see on the surface here, or if there is something else.
Engine powering down.
Okay. And I still hear the nice, lovely shark song. And I really did bring a ton of titanium. It's okay, I wasn't sure if I was going to need it all. I'll use this for miscellaneous stuff that I pick up. Okay, we're running low on water. This will probably be the last excursion I can really do before I have to go home. Wait, not you. I had another one. Here we are. We'll eat a little bit of potato. Okay. Let's go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. So there is this little cave over here somewhere, and actually... Gonna save real quick before I go in there. I do have a power cell on me right now, right? I don't. Okay, I should actually fix that before I go in. I do not want a repeat of what happened last time. I do not want to have to do another Seamoth rescue operation. I just want to be ready. I guess I might as well swap up power cell here. Okay, one of these is still empty, so still kind of inconclusive on whether or not it's better. Okay. Power cell get! Now let's get out of here. Let's go check that place out. Okay. Oh, now the sun's coming up, so I can see a little bit better. That's nice, too. Okay, so it's kind of just right over here. Where were you? Were you here? I don't know, but this is a cave, so... let's go check it out. Okay, it's a little tight. Glad I came here with the air supply. Definitely glad I came in here with an air supply. Okay. No, it seems like this cave isn't all that exciting then. Okay, well, regardless, I'm still glad I checked it out. Let me check some of the other turns. Once again, the music doing its best to freak me out. Yeah. I do hear the warper, so I think that was the cave that I saw. Or maybe it was this one. Okay. Looks like it might have been this one. So we'll check it out. Oh-ho! A key! Okay, I probably need to get a little bit of distance, though. Okay, well, I enjoy keys. Just hearing warper sound effects out in the corner of my in my ears here. Always making me a little nervous. Always does. Man. These corridors are really tight, though. Okay, so that just leads out. Let's go check out some of the other paths here. But still, if this is just a free key, I will take it. Looked like... I think this was a different path? Maybe not. Is this where I came in? A lot of the cave paths look very similar, so it can be very hard to tell. Okay. Well, regardless. Didn't really see much in there, but free key is worth. That was worth a trip. Oops. Sorry. Sorry, Seamoth. Okay. So I think I'll go build the third scanner room that I'm interested in. I'm gonna repair the Seamoth before I go inside. Okay. Can I get up here without damaging my Seamoth? Yes! I think I'm finally getting the hang of it. Alright, before I leave, let me check my power cells, and... Okay, so he's not quite fully charged. How much power have I drained? The engines are off, so it shouldn't be taking very much. Okay, so it does take significant charge to power them. That's kind of what I figured would happen. But this one was empty. Okay, so it just kind of treads water. That makes sense. Okay. I want to check my scanner room and I want to see if it has enough power in order to be doing its thing. Because if power has shut down while I was gone, well, night fell, then I need to make sure I can build more solar panels.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. But no, looks like we're good. It's just not seeing any more fragments in this area. Okay, while I'm in here, what do I need to build a nuclear reactor? Glass steel ingot, advanced wiring kit, and lead. Okay, so that's doable. So this means I can potentially build some scanner room bases out just in the deep water too.
Engine powering up.
Okay. So the last base I want to build, there's another island. I have a beacon pointing towards it right now. Looks like I have 2 red beacons. I should probably not, but... Aurora Rendezvous Point. Okay. So there's another bit of dry land out here. I think I will stop to pick up these fragments on the way, just as I see them. Just go ahead and park over them, pick them up, and come back. Let me just turn off all the lights. Try to conserve some power. The goal here is just to pick up as many as I can. Sea glide fragment. Okay. Looks like some of these are kind of far away though, aren't they? Again, I wish I could better gauge how far away some of these were. That's okay. I think my Cyclops will be fine where I parked it. It's nice and far away from anything that would hurt it. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. And then there's another one just over here. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. And one last one over there, and then I'll head back to the Cyclops. Yeah, this might actually be in range of my just initial base there. Yeah, I think it is, actually. Well, that's alright. We can grab things at the initial bases, too. Oh, that one is really, really far away. I'm getting further away from my Cyclops that I want to be. Yeah, I think I remember this place. This is where I first saw these little sharks. As opposed to the very big scary sharks. Oh, is this the floating islands? Yeah, I think it is. Good. That means I probably did place it close enough that I would find a lot of that intact wreckage. It looks like it can still scan pretty deep down even without upgrades. I'm assuming that the way it scans is that it's spherical. So that's why I'm also interested in putting a scanner room down deep in the ocean. Sea glide fragment. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Okay, let's head back to the Cyclops. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. It's looking like I might pass close to the life pod on the way back, so I might go back and pick up some more water.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright. Head back on over there. Yeah, life pod's on the way. So I'll probably go ahead and pick up some water while I'm there. Maybe build the battery charger while I'm there too. But once again, as I see fragments, I just want to get them. So, sea glide fragment. Let's see, I thought I saw a couple more. Maybe not. Okay. I'm sure I did somewhere, but if it's not just, like, right here, that's fine. Can go drive a little bit more and just head on over to where I want to put my last scanner room for now. Okay, there they are. They're over there. I'll go get them. There will be no fragments left by the time I am done with this. Being very thorough. Want to make sure I got everything interesting. Because I am still missing the prawn suit, which I think will be nice to have. I'm not sure what it'll do differently than the Seamoth, but I have faith that this game keeps doing interesting things, so I'm sure it'll be fun. So I want it. I want to get it. I'm gonna maybe pick up a bladderfish. I just saw one. Just so I can get some water when I head back to. Oh, this is actually farther out than I thought it was. I thought they were just right over here. Okay. They're not too far, though. Well, within what I'm able to get here. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. I am wondering if the designers ever expected people to be like this thorough in trying to find fragments. But, look, how can I not want to go for all the treasure? And there's been many a time where I just feel like I'm missing something. What kind of rock are you? Are you just a rock? Gold. Okay. Are you just a creature egg? Yes, you are just a creature egg. Creature eggs can stay and just do their egg-like thing. Alright. Let's grab the fragments over here. They're pretty close. Propulsion cannon. Mobile vehicle bay. There's one more. Yeah, it's just right over here. I'll go ahead and grab it. Mobile vehicle bay. Okay. So nothing new through all here, but at least now I know it's all empty. And I know that I am not missing anything. Alright, where I want to go? Oh no, my beacons are this way. Okay, here we go. There's that one fragment over there. I'll get a little bit closer before I go swim out to get it.
Seek fluid intake.
Yes, yes. I guess I do have the fabricator here too. If I get nervous. Yeah, I might as well use it. I built it. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and swim out toward this fragment. I'll grab him first. Start waiting until it starts getting, like, underneath me. Okay. Oh, reactor rod, I see. Okay. There happen to be bladderfish around. It's nice to just turn them into water rather than using some of my filtered water. Because that takes time. Okay, where is the fragment? Right over there. Where there's a bunch of angry guys derping around too. That's okay. They can keep being angry. I'll just stay out of their way. As always, it's nice to enjoy the sea life from a safe distance. Laser cutter fragment. Okay. Let's go ahead and start heading over there. Will I be passing by my... Yeah. I'll just go ahead and pass by there and pick up some water too. So at this point I'd say that I never have to worry about food again, but water has not been completely solved. Only mostly. If I stay out for long periods of time and don't go back to the fabricator, then I don't always have enough. Just because the water filtration system can only hold 2 at a time. So it's not like if I just spend a really long time derping around out here that I'll come back home to just infinite water. I guess I could build a second one, but I don't think that's really necessary. I guess it might be nice. I'll think about it. Alright, we'll stay clear of squid friends. Because, once again, I feel like that if I ran into them, I'd lose that fight. Unlike with many of the fish that keep running into me. I win that fight easily. Case in point. Not quite as confident with the squids. Okay, I think I'll probably just like park over here. And I'll just go ahead and swim back. Does the Seamoth charge while I'm in here? Energy fully charged. Yeah, it seems so. So I don't think that charging power cells in here actually helps me very much. So let me see, how much power have I drained? Okay, well, I mean, it lets me kind of tread water. But I think I'll just, go ahead and grab both of those and get a fresh one from the base while I'm here. Lots of fragments here. But I imagine that they're not going to be very exciting fragments, so I'll go ahead and put it all on the beach.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And yep, so that's one for my own personal use, and then the last one for the Cyclops. Go pick up all the stuff here. That should give me plenty of water for future journeys. Alright, let's get out of here. I guess I'll put my salt away real quick. I guess I don't need the titanium. I should go put the titanium over and over here. Okay, so yeah, indeed, it is seeing fragments on kind of the edge of everything there. Okay, off to the last bit of dry land that I know about. Go plop some stuff there, and I'll have little outposts that I can pretty easily find for whatever I might need them for. And at the very least, I will know that there are no fragments nearby. Oh, hey, it's the hot vent. Let's see, where is... Wasn't there a fragment in that area? I don't see it anymore. But you know, I built this suit specifically to explore that area, so I kind of want to check it out. I'd been trying to figure out how to make synthetic fibers for a while, and now I know how, specifically so I could explore the hot vent. So I want to check out what's in those caves. Alright, do you hurt me? Can I withstand this temperature now? Okay, going directly in the fire still hurts. Oh, even getting this close still hurts, huh? Okay, that's interesting. It still hurts pretty bad, too, because I do have the... Is extreme temperatures, not heat. Is extreme temperatures Or maybe this is just really, really, really hot. Okay, there is a cave down there, and I really would like to check it out, but if this is hurting me this much, then I must need something else. Okay. Alas! That mystery still remains. It's probably the last mystery of the area directly around the life pods. Alright, so this is gonna be the island that's being held up by ancient floaters. I teleported here initially. Haven't actually found any more alien teleporters. Or at least not ones that I could use, which I think is kind of interesting. I guess they must be in the facilities further underground. Or underwater, I should say. Doesn't look like I'll have enough to go try to look for that vent that I ran into last time. But I should be able to pretty easily do that this time. Or next time. Next time, yes. That'll probably be my top priority for Tuesday. You know, these stretches of ocean where it's just water and you see absolutely nothing always make me super paranoid. It's actually pretty nerve-wracking. And alright, here we are. The ancient floater island. Okay, let's see. Where can I put a base here? Guess I'll just have to take a look around. I can go a little bit under the water and be fine with solar panels, but I definitely still need access to sunlight. Let's see, I think this is like the little... Is this the little bay where there's a beach? No, it is not. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. There is stuff to run into everywhere. It is what it is. Neat little corals. Oops. Sorry. Oh yeah, did I forget to put the power cell back in? I think I did. Oh, that's fine. Okay. There's actually not a lot of beach to put stuff here. I think it's kind of interesting that the island seems to be falling apart. I'm wondering if that's why some of the... Like the games earlier was saying that it looked like some of the islands were actually above the surface of the water based on erosion patterns. Okay. Well, let's try to... Let me go turn off the cave system beacon, since it's the same color. Oh no, that's the one I want to keep on. This is the one I want to keep off. Okay. Just so maybe I can find it a little bit better, because I'm pretty sure that there was a beach. Yeah. So if I can go under the water here and find my way over, then in theory I should have a spot. Yeah, there we go. I should have a spot to drop a nice scanner room. Okay, I think I can park here. Let me actually turn off the engine.
Engine powering down.
Okay. Let me go make sure I actually put the power cell back in, because I don't think I did. I think it's interesting that it shows me percentage of power cells based on ones I have in, rather than as much that it could actually have. Because there's no way with a power cell missing that I was at 94% of its max potential. Alright, here we are. Okay. So yeah, I think I'll just build it right here. Oh, I didn't get any of my materials. What am I doing? I don't even think I have any titanium on me. Yeah. Oops. I'm also kind of curious on what's below this island, so I might check that out next time too. Grab a bunch of this. I need a thing of gold. And then I need like all of my quartz and some copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I don't have enough space for the copper I need. I can deposit this gel sack. I should have done that while I was at base. I didn't see him. Okay, well that'll... You know what? I'll just pick this up on the way back. There's 4... No, the scanner room requires 2. I don't need alien artifacts to build my scanner room, so we should be okay. Especially since I still have one of each on the off chance something happens. Okay. So now I will have a couple of little outposts. Scanner room. Let's see if I can fit it properly here. Can I connect you? And my nose is just itchy for no apparent reason here. There we go. Oh, I didn't pick up the table coral sample. Okay. Well, I guess I will grab that too. I'm glad that I just know my way around all this well enough that I can just leave the lights off. It's very convenient. I think I'll grab the titanium and the storage lockers down here. I'm gonna need a ton of it, so I'll just fill up my inventory. Alright. Up we go. There we go. Let's go build the hatch so I can actually get inside. Oh hey, it's building me a nice little platform. I like it. Because I guess it's on land.
Warning.
Okay.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Okay, so now I gotta get solar panels up here. They're gonna let me place these properly. Or am I gonna have a time trying to actually build something this much on the surface? Do they just have to be nearby, or do they actually have to be on it? I'm not actually sure. I've just been building it on it because it's been convenient. But this time it's kind of not convenient. Okay, I'm gonna try building one just nearby and see if that's good enough. And if it's not, I'll deconstruct it and put it somewhere else. Okay, yeah, I see a little connecting thing there. So maybe in theory I can put it here? This looks incredibly derpy, but I kind of dig it, so I think it'll be fine. I'm not really going to be able to see if it's working because the sun's not out, unfortunately. But that looks very promising to me. Yeah, it's not even going to let me look around, is it? Alas. Okay, what do I want to do while I wait for the sun to come up? This plant vaguely glowing, just... okay. It was vaguely glowing, so I was wondering if it was special. But it does not appear so. Yeah, a lot of these little trees glow. It's very pretty. I guess I'll take a look around while I'm here. See if there's anything in particular that I missed. Might as well look around while the sun is down. Can I not get up from here? Doesn't seem so. Protagonist is built for swimming, not jumping. This island is so pretty. And look at those trees. I've never been here at night. So I'm glad that I got to come, because I mean, look at this. Let's just take a moment to really appreciate the sky and all the trees here. They are so pretty. Let's see, is there any lore and stuff that I haven't read yet? I'm also going to take a look through my blueprints here. Yeah, that's right, all of these, okay. Cyclops engine efficiency I can use. Cyclops decoy tube. This is probably worth getting at some point just so I can dodge scary things. Cyclops fire suppression system. Docking bay repair module. I might actually make this. Repair tool and copper wire, that's pretty easy to do. This is all just basic things for building the Cyclops. So the only things I really have are the depth modules. Oh yeah, and I also kind of wanted to look at... Oh, and I do have some. I do have some more lore to read, so... See, under geological data, uraninite. Uraninite is a naturally occurring uranium oxide, highly radioactive and unstable. Its primary use is in the production of uranium reactor rods for the nuclear generators. Assessment. Applications in nuclear power. Indigenous life forms. Fauna. Scavengers and parasites. Blood crawler. An agile territorial scavenger that moves in packs across the seabed, closely related to the amphibious cave crawler, but adapted to deep-sea conditions. Legs. The greatest difference between the crawlers on 4546b are the 4 legs which extend more than a meter from the blood crawler's torso, allowing it to move at surprising speed across the seabed, and even to scale walls. Torso. The blood crawler can lower its entire body to bring its mandibles within grasping range of the carrion on which it feeds, while retaining the maneuverability it requires to avoid predators. Assessment. Necessary waste recycler. Avoid or incapacitate. I also want to take a look at exploitable flora. So we have acid mushrooms, blood roots, bulbo tree. Okay, those are on this island if I recall. I might try to grab one while I'm here. Potato plant, creepvine and creepvine seeds, gel shroom, gel sac, marble melon plant, and a sulfur plant. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I have indeed harvested all of those, except for maybe the bulb plant that I thought was somewhere on this island. But I heard my habitat say that all systems were online, so that bodes well for the setup that I have working. Just gotta remember how to get back down there. There was a cave, but I guess I'm not taking it. That's fine. I can just drop down. It'll be fine as long as I land in the water, right? Geronimo! It was not fine. I did not land in the water. Okay. So yeah, this derpy looking setup works.
Captain.
So let's see if I can find some fragments. A data box. I missed one. A data box here?
Seek fluid intake.
Yes, Mom. There you go.
Vital signs stabilizing.
'Cause yeah, I think a data box is probably a little bit more valuable than the fragments. And if I miss something that good, then I should definitely find it. Okay, so it looks like it's on land. So I'll go find that cave to get back up there. And then I'll scan for fragments and make sure I got everything in this area. Okay, let's see. Where did it go? Over there. And I guess I can look for that plant here. I'll just make sure it is indeed only good for water and that I can't use it for any other stuff. Actually, some pretty extensive cave systems here. So yeah, there's the teleporter. Don't really want to be teleporting back to the alien ruins on the island I just came from, though, so... But that's actually a point, that because these islands are connected, I can pretty easily get back to my 2 outposts here. Which is pretty cool, given how far apart they are. How do I get over there? I don't remember. It has been a very long time since I've been on this island. Because this is just death. So that's definitely not the way. And look how sparkly this grass is. I absolutely love the art direction of this game. It's so pretty. I cannot gush over it enough. Oh, is this the bulb plant? It is, but I do not appear to be able to take anything from it. Okay. Not even water. A little bit sad. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm making my way over, slowly but surely. I remember kind of being able to scale some of these cliffs, so... I guess they're not too steep at all. Just gotta jump periodically. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I remember this particular one. So I guess this was one of their initial habitats. Okay, that's cool. Oh, there's potatoes here. Exterior grow bed. Go eat some of the potato. It's not like they need it. Eat the marble melons. Smart marble melon, huh? Okay. Yeah, so I guess this was their first habitat. I am assuming this was completely underwater when they were living here. Well, that's not good.
Integrating new PDA.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch. You stopped being in charge when ships were... Chief's log, 5
Yep.
weeks since the crash. The only
I
other
know.
survivors are my son,
That's not what I
Bond,
wanted.
and Maida, the cut price. This island is a godsend.
Let me see.
Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep
Yeah,
supporting.
I've read this one. Okay,
All
Storm.
I'm saying
This
is
is the one.
oceans.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Uh-huh.
Bard, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. And no staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Fun times.
Integrating new PDA data.
That crab just has it out for me, huh? Where'd it go? Hopefully that'll make it leave me alone for a bit. Stasis rifle fragment. Not very exciting. Alright. So what's the other audio log I just picked up here? Yeah.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy.
I think I've actually
pay
heard this
Maida
one.
A fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We
Yeah,
let her
I've heard
pick
this
what
one.
She likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Here we go. I think this is the one.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and
Oh.
Maida, the cut-price
Another key.
mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not going to weaken her life
I
with
see.
a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to
So,
worse.
Paul Torgal was a different group then.
If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will.
Yeah.
This planet won't cause us any new problems.
Yeah, I'm
Our
sure.
task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Everyone's prepared for kaiju. No one is prepared for the alien bacteria parasite thing.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
True. I still continue to like Marguerite. I think she's very amusing. Lantern fruit. Okay, what do you have for me, Lantern Tree? You're under exploitable. A conglomeration of individual vines which rely on one another for structural support, grows exclusively on fertile land. Each vine produces an orange lantern-shaped fruits with minimal nutrition and hydration value. Edible in an emergency. Okay. It does not appear to be a crafting material. I am trying to make more of a point to find things that might be crafting materials. So I think I will head back to my outpost here and switch it to fragments. See if anything comes up relatively quickly. Okay, it's not going to be easy to get up there. But still, I got another key. I found 2 keys today. That's actually pretty wild. So this means I'll have plenty of materials for next time I go to an alien base, and considering that I saw a vent recently, that will hopefully be soon. I guess I could always just go underwater. That might be easier than whatever the heck I'm doing, but I guess I'm committed. See if there's just anything else that I missed here. But okay, that already made making the small outpost here worthwhile. Man, go away. Go away. Oh, fine. I'll go away then. Okay. Guess I'm heading down to the beach and just going underneath the island. That is fine. There's nothing especially dangerous down here, so... Okay. You know, did I ever scan the coral here? I don't know if I did. Coral shell plate. Okay. Looks like I did. Alright, let's scan this guy over to fragments. We'll do a quick check. And then I probably gotta stop soon.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, yeah, I don't see any more data boxes, so... Okay, so I found one on top of the mountain. Alright, I'll head up there. So I guess I just missed one the first time I came here. It's okay, that's exactly why I'm building all these extra scanner rooms. Just so this way I can hopefully clean up all the stuff that I missed and have all the tools that I want. Like the battery charger. I'm still very excited about that. Let's see, how do I get up there again? I'm sure I can just meander my way over there, find a path. It's kind of interesting that they're talking about all these huge storms when I have not experienced rain here at all. I mean, to be fair, for the most part, I've been underwater. But every time that I've come up to dry land or even just surfaced, there has never been any rain. I do remember seeing something over the horizon in one of my very early videos here, where I thought I saw a big storm. But I thought it was just the stuff covering the cloud covering the island with the alien ruins on it. Okay, so let's see what I missed. Stasis rifle. Nothing too exciting. Okay, so indeed, all of that is just rust. It's not... When I saw it before, I thought that it might have been blood, but... Fern palm. Somehow I didn't scan this. Let's read about it. Fern palm. This specimen was first identified in an artificial grow bed on the island. It is not listed in the existing flora databases, so it is unclear whether or not it is native to this planet. Genetic code shares some features with other local plant life, but this may be the result of DNA transfusion rather than natural evolution. Okay. So this plant might have been taken from an alien ruin. So I wonder if there's an alien ruin just right underneath here.
New blueprint acquired.
I could actually believe it, and now that I can go pretty deep, I think I might actually want to try that next time too. So I'll go ahead and go back to base. And yeah, I think I've got a couple of threads to pull on next time. Because I do remember the first time I came here that they mentioned that they went really deep and they found aliens, and the aliens weren't very happy to see them. Which is kind of what led me to believe that maybe the aliens that the aliens were hostile. But honestly, I think at this point they're just dead, so I think I'll be okay. I probably don't want to drop from here. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Geronimo! We're gonna splash! Heck yeah! Actually got a proper dive that time. Okay. So I will come in here. And we'll start next time out on this outpost, I suppose. So there's 3 outposts, and I have some materials for a 4th one if I find a good spot for it. And at some point I'll probably want to put scanner room modules in there. That might be something I do fairly early since they're relatively easy to make. Just get a whole bunch of copper and some magnetite, which I have a lot of. And I have a car, so if I need to go back to Purple Mushroom Cave, I will not re-traumatize myself. But for now, I think this is where I will stop. So, and thank you all for coming. And I hope you're able to make something wonderful today. Maybe even 3 things that are wonderful. I will see you all tomorrow.